Hello friends, this is your chiropractor. I'm choosing this car to make this video because it's a very simple old car. It's 26 years old, 27 years old this year, and it has minimum setup for comfort. However, it can be driven comfortably to prevent back pain, neck pain, shoulder pain, sciatica, etc. because all these conditions arise from poor posture, especially if you spend behind the wheel many long hours. So what I see a lot of is this. They're sitting upright, close to the wheel, and then drive like this. And if you look around, you will see exactly the same in cars next to you. People call it sitting upright, okay? I don't know who invented the upright word. What you need to do instead is don't be upright, because when you're upright, you are fighting against the forces of gravity, against physics. So if you start driving upright, you end up doing this because gravity is more powerful than you. Instead, allow gravity to work for you. Recline and relax. And of course the wheel will be further, so you either move closer to the wheel, or if wheel allows, move the wheel closer to you. In this case, we need to lower the wheel as well, so we don't have to do this. Instead we can do that. Rest the arms at the bottom when you're not busy driving, when you're just stationary or on a motorway cruise. You are relaxing your shoulders, your arms are relaxed, and you're looking forward nicely with mirrors adjusted, so you have to slightly lift your head to see, because if they are there, you will be doing this again, and that's the bad posture again. So doing this, much better. Mirrors there adjusted, the wheel is down, shoulders relaxed. What I also do, I tilt my seat a little bit, and I lift it up as high as possible so I can see more high, and that allows me to see more outside and be more vigilant and careful. I also use lumbar support, and it's a very simple invention which helps your lumbar curve to stay nice and supported. They seem pretty hard, but when it is compressed under you or behind you, right in a small curve of your back, they seem very comfortable. That allows your spine to be in a better curve, more natural curve, and it allows your shoulders to relax more, so you end up driving like this, nice and relaxed. Of course, you may need to adjust the seat and the length of the wheel appropriately so you're all comfortable, reaching the pedals, seeing in the mirror, shoulders relaxed. If you're a gear changer, if you don't have an automatic, then of course you have to reach for the gears comfortably as well, and your controls. And make sure, of course, you set up your controls before you drive, otherwise you will not be very safe adjusting controls when you're already in motion. So please don't do that. And please, another actually extreme people do, they drive like this, reclined, but without lumbar support. That makes their lower back flat, and again that pushes the discs out and may irritate the nerves, and also creates this slouching posture. So the only difference here is lumbar support. If you have the lumbar support, you have no problem. If you recline slightly less, but do recline, you have no problem. You're absolutely neutral and absolutely relaxed. Safe journey. Also the use of your arms and hands. You don't want to be driving like this all the time, because that will aggravate your shoulder and curve your back, and over years it will create a very nasty curvature in your back with a twisted pelvis. So you really want to be balanced, holding the wheel like this, or like this, or like this when you are on a straight line, and of course doing whatever is comfortable when you're turning, but again resting again as soon as you can and feeling comfortable with slight chin tuck, shoulders relaxed. And I don't want to see this again on the road and then trying to fix your back after driving like this for 20 hours a day. You know, it's impossible. Is your position of the wheel. A lot of people don't know their wheel moves, so they get the car from the garage like this, and that stays with them for 10 years or 5 years or whatever. So the wheel has to be lower. To avoid driving like this, you need to lower your wheel so you can relax on a long journey with your shoulders dropped, or like this, or even stretch against the wheel, as I do very often. Stretch your back, okay? Driving like this is more comfortable, especially if you don't need to constantly wheel around. If you do need to turn, of course you do, but generally make sure you're relaxed. That's your wheel. If you can adjust the length of the wheel, it has to be like this. The professional drivers measure it like this. If it's here, it's both close enough and far enough for you to comfortably drive. If it's too close, it's no good. If it's too far, it's also no good. So this is the best position. If you spend a lot of time in your car, you need to make sure it's comfortable for your posture, your low back, your neck, your shoulders, because this is the parts of the body which suffer the most from uncomfortable driving position. First of all, getting in and out of the car has to be done correctly to prevent knee damage. A lot of people damage their knee in this country when they get out of the car like this and then try to put all their pressure on the knee to get out. I've seen a lot of people suffering with right knee in this country, in UK, and the Europeans suffer with left knee because they do the same thing on the left. So if you want to save your knee, you need to move your chair back as much as possible, or use electronic controls if your car is more modern. Get out like this and then stand up. In a similar way, you would get back in. You would come to the car, you would go back in, and then you would swing your legs one by one and then move to appropriate position. So, quick summary then. Getting in the car, leg by leg, okay? The seat is slightly tilted up, back reclined, lumbar support, shoulders relaxed, wheel down, closer to you, so it's here at this level, shoulders back, relaxed, mirror slightly up so you can see what's going on behind you, shoulders relaxed, okay? Drive, enjoy, reach pedals nicely, check your mirrors nicely, check your blind spot with your flexible neck. Bon voyage. So getting in the car, getting out of the car. Here is a slightly better car, a bit more modern. Same rules apply. Sit down in the car, get both legs in, make sure your lumbar support is in, tuck your bum in, recline, move forward slightly if needed. Your wheel should be lowered to the level comfortable, to be right at this length of your arms. And you should continue driving like this, nice and comfortable, with shoulders relaxed, all the controls accessible, and the mirror aligned. So you can check your mirrors, check your blind spots, but still be relaxed and comfortable with shoulders open and your neck being in the right place for for the comfort of your spine. Thank you for watching this video. Please follow the channel on YouTube, Facebook and Instagram. Also, please consider downloading our app for the Back Pain Center in South Woodford, East London, UK. And this app may be useful for you to watch more videos, to ask direct questions to your chiropractor, or to refer a friend for more info and more support.